Hey guys, welcome back to Destiny Updates. This is part 2 of a 3-part series covering the big news blowout from a few days ago. In this one we'll be covering Destiny's classes, weapons, vehicles, spaceships, customization options, and enemies. Starting with the classes, so far there's 3 confirmed character classes in Destiny. Hunters, which are like the Scout class. They're lightly armored and they seem to specialize in stealth and sniping. Titans, which seem to be the heavyweight, assault kind of class. They look heavily armored and carry large weapons, so they're probably best suited to rushing straight into the fight. And the third class, Warlock, is a sort of mage-style character. Now if you're wondering how the hell is there a mage character in a sci-fi FPS? Well, apparently all Guardians, which are basically the generic heroes that we play as, get to wield some of the Traveler's incredible powers. The Traveler is that giant alien orb that hovers over Earth. Now it's said that all Guardians, meaning the players, can wield these powers, but the Warlock class must specialize in them. What exactly these powers are, or what abilities they will give you, we're not sure yet. We'll just have to wait and see. So those are the 3 confirmed classes. It's not currently known if there are any more than 3, but there was one thing in the IGN article which mentioned something called a Vanguard, and the way it was used, it almost sounded like another class. While this could have just been a mistake, you never know, it's possible that we may have another class called the Vanguard. Now moving on to weapons, nothing has really been revealed yet other than the fact that they are customizable and often uniquely named. And of course in the concept art and Vidoc we can see various types of assault rifles, a sniper, and handguns. We also see the aliens carrying numerous different weapons which I imagine we'll be able to use. On to vehicles, so far 2 vehicles have been confirmed. Starting with the Pike, a sort of hovering, light scout fast transport vehicle, somewhat reminiscent of the Ghost from Halo in terms of function and the fact that it hovers. Now it's unsure whether this is a single or 2-person vehicle, and nothing else about it is really known. The Pike looks like it would be a fun type of vehicle to take racing around the wilds exploring. Now onto the second vehicle, we have the Spider Tank, which obviously gets its name from the multiple legs it has. Most of you should remember this one from the leaked concept art from months ago. It's quite a large vehicle with a hefty cannon on top. It also seems able to carry an extra person on the back. Other than that, we really don't know anything. Now going on to probably my favorite topic, which is spacecraft. There are definitely spaceships in Destiny. We see numerous ships in the Vidoc, including this scene where we see a sort of squad menu screen showing 3 friends in their ships. Each ship appears to be a different model, and they also look like they're color customizable. While it hasn't been officially confirmed that the ships are flyable, it has been hinted at. And because that menu is showing a squad of friends in their ships, probably in a mission or maybe getting ready for one, I can only assume that they are indeed flyable and space combat will be a thing. Which if true would be absolutely amazing. Also, IGN said that the ships we've seen so far are only the Scout class ships, meaning that there may be a significant variety of ships, possibly including much larger ones. It's also been confirmed that we are able to travel between planets and the moon, with every planet in our solar system being accessible. We'll get to more info on the moon and other planets in part 3. But in my opinion, this has to be one of the most exciting things here. Can you imagine taking off from the home city in your own personal ship that you earned, and flying to the moon, Mars, or Saturn, or whatever, and perhaps encountering some enemy ships along the way? Or maybe getting into a big player versus player space battle between rival factions? I think that would just be the most awesome thing they could ever do, and if it's true then I'm sold. Keep in mind though that while flyable ships does seem highly likely, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be in the game, it is not yet confirmed. Now on to customization. Customization in Destiny appears to be a pretty important thing. Jason Jones explained that Destiny will have a lot of great things to earn, find, and make. Also adding that everything you do in Destiny earns rewards. Now when he says there are a lot of things to make, I'm assuming that he means a sort of crafting system where you can either improve weapons and gear, or make it completely from scratch using raw materials you salvage or buy. They also said that besides unique weapons, every piece of your kit will be your own, from your helmet to your cape and the armor pieces on your face. The goal is to get you invested and keep you coming back time and time again. Now when they say everything is unique and customizable, they must mean that you can give your gear custom names and use the crafting system to change its appearance or attributes. It's also been mentioned that vehicles will be customizable, but we know nothing about it yet. Now onto the last category, which is enemies. So far there's 4 enemies that we know of. There's the big forearm dudes that we're already somewhat familiar with from the concept art and posters. These are called the Fallen. There's the Cabal, which are very heavyset and bulky. We've also seen them once before in the leaked concept art. Now in the different concept art where we've seen the Cabal, sometimes they look absolutely massive and other times not so much. So we'll just have to wait and see how big they really are. Then there's the Vex. We really know nothing about them other than the fact that they are time-traveling robots, which should make fighting them quite interesting, and possibly quite annoying as they're probably going to be teleporting around. Lastly is the creature currently known only as the Space Zombie. Although I highly doubt that's the real term for them, it'll be interesting to see if they really are zombies or if that's just a nickname for them. Currently we know nothing about how these aliens got to our solar system, or why they want to completely stamp out the humans. I'm also not sure if all the different aliens work together or if they're separate factions. I believe we've seen one concept art where you can see the Fallen and Cabal working together, but other than that they've always been shown separately. So that's it for part 2. Be sure to stay tuned for part 3, which should be out tomorrow, as well as a breakdown of the Destiny Vidoc and a concept art analysis video coming soon after. Once again, I have put a lot of time and work into these, so if you enjoyed it or found it helpful, then please give it a like, it really helps me out. And of course, be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the latest Destiny news. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next update.